What if instead of controlling your demon, you chose to befriend it? In Black Clover, Chapter 270, Asta makes a decision that no devil user has ever made before, and it changes everything. Before this moment, Asta was undergoing the devil binding ritual under Nacht's supervision. This ritual is designed to force a devil into submission, essentially turning them into a tool. But Asta's opponent isn't just any devil, it's Liebe, the anti-magic devil who has been with him from the very beginning. Unlike other devils, Liebe has no magic, only pure anti-magic power, making him completely unique. The battle between Asta and Liebe isn't just physical, it's symbolic. Both were born without magic, both were rejected by the world. At first, Liebe fights with rage, trying to overpower Asta using anti-magic. But Asta doesn't fight like a master, he fights like an equal. Through pure physical strength, speed, and determination, Asta gradually gains the upper hand. Finally, Asta defeats Liebe. Chains emerge, binding Liebe's neck, signaling the ritual's completion. With the ritual complete, Nacht explains the next step. Asta now has the right to form a contract with Liebe. Traditionally, this contract is simple. The devil submits, and the human gains power. But Nacht expects Asta to dominate Liebe, to treat him as nothing more than a weapon. But then, Asta does something no one expected. Instead of forcing Liebe into submission, he kneels down and offers him his hand. Asta acknowledges something no one else did, that Liebe held back during the fight. To Asta, that means Liebe isn't just a devil, he's someone capable of trust. In response, Liebe reveals his name, a name given to him by the only person who ever showed him kindness. This moment isn't just about power, it's about belonging. But there's no time to rest. Nacht immediately challenges Asta and Liebe. This is just the beginning, a test to see if their bond can translate into real power. And if it does, Asta may unlock a completely new level of strength. Chapter 270 redefines what it means to wield devil power. Asta doesn't just gain strength, he changes the rules. And this might be the key to defeating the strongest devils yet. Asta finally befriended his devil, but what if friendship alone isn't enough to unlock real power? In Chapter 271, we see the beginning of something completely new, a power that could rival the strongest devils in existence. Right after forming an equal contract with Liebe, Asta begins training under Nacht. But there's a problem. Even though they're connected, Asta still can't use Liebe's full power. To force progress, Nacht attacks. Shadow hands emerge from the ground, grabbing Asta and Liebe, testing their coordination and control. This isn't training, it's survival. After breaking free, Asta realizes something shocking. Liebe has shrunk, his power is being drained, but not fully transferred. Nacht explains the truth, they are not united. Right now, Asta is only borrowing scraps of power. Frustration builds. Asta asks Liebe how to use his power. But even Liebe doesn't know. The two begin arguing, showing that despite their bond, they still lack true synchronization. Seeing their weakness, Nacht escalates. Using his devil power, he creates multiple shadow clones, each one identical, each one deadly. Asta is forced to fight all of them at once. Then, Asta picks up Yami's katana. For the first time, he channels anti-magic through it, creating a completely new weapon, the Demon Slasher katana. Even after struggling, Asta refuses to change his ideals. He declares, "I will surpass my limits." But to Nacht, this is naive. In Chapter 272, Asta and Liebe face a brutal reality. If they can't unite, they will die. The chapter begins with Yuno, training alone, but this time he's not alone for long. Langris appears, offering to train with him using spatial magic. Meanwhile, Asta and Liebe are completely exhausted. Once again, they've been defeated by Nacht. But then, the tone suddenly shifts. Asta casually starts eating food to recover, even offering some to Liebe. While they joke around, Nacht remembers his past. A conversation with his brother, hinting at the reason behind his cold personality. Suddenly, everything changes. Nacht activates a terrifying spell, Dark Prison Hunting Ground. Nacht declares something shocking. If they can't unite, they will die here. At the brink of death, Asta and Liebe think of the same people. Asta remembers Yami, Liebe remembers Rachita, and then something incredible happens. A mysterious light appears within the shadows, shocking even Nacht. Asta finally unlocked Devil Union, but what if that power still isn't enough to win the war? After all the training, all the preparation, the war has finally begun.